Hi, and welcome back to my channel. Today I want to talk about reasons why it's okay to quit a relationship. I want to talk about this relationship. I'm talking about relationship before marriage, because all these things are things you're supposed to check out before you say I do to your significant other. Number one is lack of trust. When you don't trust this person that you say you love so much, when you can't trust their yes, when they tell you that in a certain place you don't believe it, and over time it becomes an issue that every word they say you have issues with it, then it might be time to reevaluate that relationship. Note, breaking up relationships and quitting from relationship is not an easy feat. There's an emotional commitment that you have poured into that relationship. So just saying I quit is not going to be easy, but if you need to, do it. When there's no trust in the relationship, you need to quit. Number two is the absence of mutual respect and support. When you're not being respected enough in that relationship, my dear, it's time to call it quits, because you don't want to be with someone that treats you like you are nothing. Of course, you know your self-worth. You have a little bit of self-esteem, or a lot self-esteem. Don't let anybody treat you like you're nothing. You are worth more than rubies. So when there is no mutual respect, when you're not getting support that you need, please, my dear, it might be time to reevaluate that relationship. Number three is emotional and physical abuse. This one, we have said it over and over time, but still is as if women especially have refused to listen. And in recent times, men have refused to listen. I know of stories where men are being emotionally and physically abused. It might sound funny for a woman to be beating a man, but in recent times, a lot of things are happening. And physical abuse for men is no longer news. It is happening in this day and age. So if your partner physically and emotionally abuses you, it might be time to quit. And one thing with emotional abuse is that it's not like physical abuse that we see the marks and all that. Emotional abuse, it's deeper than physical abuse. If I'm to judge, emotional abuse goes deep. Sometimes it will take a while. Some people even need therapy to heal from such, because those words are like arrows. They pierce deep within your soul. He tells you you're not good enough. He tells you you don't look good enough. No man will ever love you, and all that. And you leave that relationship, or you stay in that relationship thinking that this is the only man that can manage you. You don't feel like you're going to be managed by whoever. So you feel this is the only man that can manage you and take you the way you are. No, my dear, you are not a management person. Come out of that relationship. Say no. Get the boldness, get the help, get the support you need to leave that abusive relationship once and for all. Another reason why it's okay to quit a relationship is when your values are not aligned. When your values are not aligned, it's okay to quit a relationship. That is why it's very important to talk about these things before you get married. What kind of names will your children bear? Are we going to have sex before marriage or not? Those are very dicey one. People don't want to hear word in that regards. But yes, your values must align. If you are the one that believes so much in tithing, for example, and he doesn't, you guys are going to have issues when you want to tithe and he's not willing to tithe. So all those salient things that might come up over time, this is not a time to play it safe. This is time to ask questions, inquire, ensure your values align. If he's not a man of integrity and you want a man that will be true to you every time, if he's not a man that gives, and you love a man that gives you a lot and buys you stuff, then you need to check all those things very well. And over time, if you notice a reoccurrence of the things you do not like, and the things he says he stands for or she stands for, and you're not seeing those things playing out in his or her life, my dear, please quit. And the last on my list today is unresolved conflict. If you guys keep fighting a whole lot, that sometimes is as if there's always an issue. Conflict in relationships are very normal. Yes, take it from me. At least I've been married for a while. Conflict in relationships are very normal. But when they keep happening very frequently, like getting angry over the slightest thing, or not even resolving the issue, and another one comes up and nobody is willing to apologize, all you guys do is fight every time over even the tiniest thing, then it might be time to sit down and reevaluate that relationship. So yes, in my previous videos I talked about reasons not to quit. So today, in the spirit of love on Valentine, I decided to say I'll share with you guys couple of reasons why it's okay to quit relationship. When you find yourself at that point, it is okay to say and not they do again. Thank you so much for watching. Please don't forget to like, drop a comment. I would really love to hear from you. Feel free to drop some more points on the comment section, and I'll be reading them and responding to them appropriately. Thank you so much for tuning in. Bye bye.